friends, happy Thursday to you all. So I'm back. I have not done anything since Monday. I've actually, that's not true. I've been very busy doing stuff as far as beads are concerned. So I had been talking to my friend Pamela, and she had given me some great ideas for organization. I will definitely go over more of that later. But I am trying to organize my beads, kind of get everything together, see what I really need. I would always, there's Miss Lucy, but this one was full of mostly my glass beads, glass wood beads and stuff. I have gemstones down there. So I'm trying to clear this out and organize my glass, wood, that kind of stuff, check glass. And then I can move my gemstones to the better one, because that one is like falling apart and I would like to just throw it in the garbage, honestly. Or maybe I can find something to put in it that I don't necessarily, I don't know, need to get into often. Anyway, so working on that. And so not only did she give me these great ideas, she sent me an art dot organizational thing. It's in the other room right now because I've been dragging my beads out there and working on it while I'm watching TV, so I can kind of kill two birds with one stone. That was Cheeto. He's in the other window and he just knocked something over. Everything's fine. Don't worry, everything's fine. All right, so anyway, I'll have to show you guys, once I get it all squared away, I will show you some stuff in the room here, kind of give you an idea where I'm going with it and what I've accomplished. So that's a huge thing. And so I will let you in on all of that and tell you where she got the stuff, and I'm sure she'll be able to comment on the video too when I do that video and show you everything, exactly what she had bought and sent to me. And so far it's been super helpful. I have been able to take just like big, huge, like just deep drawers. Like those are pretty deep, honestly. Like, you know, they're what, a good 4 inches deep maybe, and get them into like a smaller space. I don't know. Anyway, it's crazy. It's like magic. But we are actually going to go ahead and make a bracelet today using Jessie James Beads, Magical Mystery Bead Box, the Octopus Garden. I've been dreaming about these beads. I've been thinking about them. I am like, I have got to do something with them. They're so beautiful and I need to make something with them so bad. So we're gonna actually make a 3-strand bracelet today. So I will turn this around and we will get moving on that. I'll be right back. Okay everyone, I am back. So what we are using is, we have some of the beads from the Marina Trench, or Mariana Trench. Sorry, it is Mariana Trench. I kept calling it Marina. Anyway, these are some of the items that we're not going to use. Not going to use these beads here. So I pulled them aside. Not really quite sure about all of these, but I pulled them out because I'm trying to pair up what I think will look beautiful with this. We have some silver silk capture chain that I got from Nile, along with a couple of the little end caps for it. From my own stash, I have some of this really nice paper clip chain, really heavy duty. You need to use your wire cutters for it for sure, very heavy duty. So we're going to use some of that too. But these are the other beads here, besides the abalone shell beads, are all from that mix. So these are all from that Mariana Trench mix. Okay, so this is what we're going to be using today. And I am super excited about it. I'm still trying to figure out if I want to do like little dangles from the chains, like just like every other link. Definitely want to do some of these shells from it because I think they'd be cute. Or even like use some bigger jump rings to hang some stuff on there so that it just kind of floats around. That's still a work in progress in my mind. So, but I know that these colors look freaking fantastic together, you guys. So this is what we're going to be doing today. All right, so First things first, I need to go ahead and grab my bead stringing wire and all the other stuff. I just wanted to show you real quick what we were going to be using, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So I did cut some bead stringing wire, and we're gonna end up using jump rings to hook them on. I want to use this Clasp. I just love the simplicity of it. And because there's gonna be so many things going on with this, I wanted a nice simple clasp, but I wanted it to be a little bit larger one. And we're gonna be using jump rings on the end of each one of our strands to kind of put them through here. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm gonna put that aside, and let's go ahead and start with this guy here. So I already know that I want these on the very tip top of my bracelet. So let's just get these into the middle here of our stringing wire. And I do want to put, maybe, let's do 3 together. These are just absolutely gorgeous. You know, I'm almost thinking about just doing a 2-strand, but I really want to do a 3-strand. So I think we're gonna go for it. Let's use these little purple bicones. So this really deep blue and this purple is just, it just reminds me of like what the bottom of the ocean would look like. Just really deep, dark, rich colors. And it just looks like, I don't know, it just looks glorious. So let's put our other one on. And let's see where we're at. I know that I can bead probably a lot more onto here. Oh yeah, look at that. I have a lot more to bead. All right, so let's do one of these beauties on each side here. All right. Oh yeah. And then let's go ahead and do one of these really cute squares. I just want the different shapes on here too. I really like the different shapes together. It just looks really cool. All right, and then I think we can do, let's do another bicone. I like these little bicones. They're so shiny and pretty. And now remembering that the clasp is going to take up some room and we're using jump rings. So I want to put this on and see where we're at. Okay, it's actually going to be too big. So we're going to go ahead and take off our bicones and let's, oh, I just unstrung my, oh, let's put it back through, maybe. Oh, look at that. It didn't go all the way through. Ooh, saved. All right, so, and you know what, honestly, like these are gonna be too big too, so that's okay. And I just did it again, you guys. I just did it again. It's gonna be one of those days. All right, so let's take a look at it now. I said I needed more beads, but honestly, I don't think I do. I think this is going to be good because like I said, we are going to be using some jump rings, and this clasp takes up a good, what, probably a good couple inches. Let me see. Where did I put, there it is. Okay, it's like a full, almost a full inch. So knowing that, this is already 5.5, like 5 inches, okay? And then knowing that that's a whole inch, that's 6. So then with the jump rings, yeah, I think it would be really close. Maybe I do want to put something tiny on both ends. So let me just get into my little box here. And I know we had opened up some tiny beads, and I want to see what we have. Maybe if we took like this, like that bluish or that green, it would look really good. So let's grab a couple of these. Might as well leave a few of these out in case we need them. So let's just do the little blue ones at the end. I just want to be certain that it's not going to be too tight on my wrist. So Shane has been sick the last couple days. He's got like the chills, a fever, all that stuff going on, and I think he probably has the flu. So I'm trying to stay far away from him because I don't want to get it either. And so I dubbed tonight Fend for Yourself night for dinner, and it worked out great. I had peanut butter and toast, and I was truly happy with that for dinner tonight. So William's out there making his dinner right now, and Shane went up, had some oatmeal, and went to bed. And Xander is with his girlfriend Mare right now because it's Mare's birthday today, and she turns 21. So, or 20, no, I'm sorry, she turns 20 today. So it's her birthday today, and I'm picking her up her stuff this weekend because we'll see her this weekend. So I found one little cute thing that I ordered for her online. So that's coming. But yeah, so I'm excited that it's her birthday, and hopefully we'll get to see her this weekend, and maybe I can make her like a little dessert or something like that. All right, so put our little wire guardian on and our crimp tube, and then we can go ahead and close up that crimp tube. Okay, beautiful. And I don't know if the extra tail will fit through there. I don't think it will, no. So we'll just clip that right off. Just go right in and clip it right off. Okay. There, that looks cute. That's gonna be really pretty. All right, and then let's grab our other wire guardian and our other crimp tube, and then we have this one done. Yeah, I've been like thinking about these beads all week, and I'm trying to learn how to best manage my time with things that I have to do and things that I want to do, because like for the past few months, things that I want to do has been top on my list, and now the things that I have to do are kind of piling up. All right, there we go. So I'm trying to do the things I have to do, like, get more organized and like clean up my messes while I'm watching the shows that I want to watch on TV. So that's worked out really nice. That I've made things pretty portable, so I can do that. So it works out really great. I can be in my pajamas and watching the show that I want to watch on TV, and still get something accomplished, which has been really nice. Okay, so this is like how big our bracelet part is going to be. Okay, so let's go ahead and put these back, and I want to find some jump rings here, because what we're going to be doing is every single one of these is going to be on some jump rings, and yes, we're going to be trimming some of the stuff back. So I want to find jump rings that are going to work size-wise with everything. So let's look at these. I think these will be perfect. And I think these are about a 4mm jump ring. So why don't we go ahead and put those right on right now, because that way we can make sure, and we can just build one strand at a time here. So I'm gonna get my pliers out, and we'll go ahead and attach it right to this, so we can double check first before we get too far, in case we need to add anything to it to make it be the right size. But I'm hoping I measured correctly. In my mind, it seemed like it worked out, but we'll see. All right, so this weekend we don't have anything at all planned, and I'm totally here for it. The only thing we might do is, if Shane is feeling better, we might go to the movies and see the prequel for The Quiet Place. I've really enjoyed the first one and the second one of those movies. I like the excitement of those movies. So we might be doing that. So if this doesn't work, what I'll do is I'll add a jump ring here to extend this. So let's see. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and add a jump ring or two to extend that. So that's gonna be fine. It looks like it was off probably about a half an inch. So not a big deal. We want this side to be maybe a little bit longer right there anyway, just so it fits through the other part of the toggle a little bit better. Okay. Oh, let go. There we go. Close that back up. And grab a couple more jump rings. Maybe I should do a bigger jump ring right there. I could probably do the same thing on that end too. It might be better. Let's take a peek and see. Because then I can get all the jump rings on this jump ring here. Oh. You know, I don't normally practice anything before I do a video because it just doesn't, it's not who I am. I'm more of a let's run right into it and see what we can do kind of person. And I hope you guys can appreciate that about me. I don't, like, I think the only time I, would consider practicing would be doing a live, because there's really no room for error on a live. You're on a time constraint. You really need to be as efficient as you possibly can. So I definitely practiced doing, for a live. So that way, it's very streamlined. You're getting exactly the right information you need, not seeing me having to go back over something several times to get it right. But with the tutorials, I feel like playing with it and getting it right by adding things, taking things back is kind of the way to do it. All right, so now that's going to work. All right, that's going to be much better. So now we have our actual length here. Okay, so now we know what we need to do. So let's go ahead and let's just set those aside for a minute. I know I will only need to cut one end. I feel like there's a cat that wants in right now. So I'm going to use this capture chain and I'm going to stick it right in the end cap that you buy for the capture chain. It actually has a little silver silk emblem on it. So you know it's made for that product. And then we're just going to close it gently. It has little teeth in there, so what it's doing is it's like catching on that ball chain inside there, and it's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay. Hold on one. Okay, now that we got that capture chain in the little end cap there, now we can put our jump ring on and hook it onto the larger jump ring. So we're doing this in like little stages here. All right. So yeah, so this weekend's going to be a quiet weekend, and the following weekend I'm off Thursday through Sunday, so I have 4 days off, and I'm really looking forward to that because it's going to be super super nice to be able to, you know, hang out with family and celebrate the 4th of July and all that stuff. So it's gonna be great. All right, so now I want to cut this, and I am going to go ahead and use my pliers, and I'm going to go in right about here. All right, just cut the rest of that. Save this little piece for something later. And let's put on our little end cap. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and smush in these little ends of wire, just so that they all fit inside that little end cap really nice and neat, and there's nothing sticking out. All right, so that's gonna go in there. Now let me make sure my measurements are right. Okay, that's gonna look good. And then we can just carefully pick it up and close up that end cap, just like so. Okay, now let's put our jump ring on that one. And right on this big jump ring. And now let's just double check ourselves just to make sure. Oh yeah, that's good. That works out perfect. Next we have is our chain. So here's our chain that we're going to be using, and it's going to go on the other side here. So now I could just go ahead and hook it right onto the jump rings up here, but I think it would look funny if everything else was on a smaller jump ring and that was the only thing that wasn't. So we're gonna do it just like we were doing the other ones. We're gonna take our jump ring and we're gonna put them right on here. All right, so now we have our chain on one side, and we're gonna have to go ahead and cut this chain we'll probably cut this chunk off right here. And in order to do that, we're gonna use these. And no, this chain does not open, so we definitely have to use cutters and cut a link. And it's very strong, like it's really hard to bend it once I get it this far. I gotta really try hard just to, there we go. It's a very strong chain. And I'm not sure where I got it. I honestly don't remember. I have a ton of it, but I'm not sure where I got it. I've had it for a little while now, so. All right, got that part. Okay, so now we have our chain. We're just double checking the length, and that looks good. So let's put our jump ring on. Making sure it's hanging on the right side of the other strand. This will be my second bracelet I made from this box. If you missed the first one, it's in the unboxing, and we used memory wire. So we're getting some beefed up bracelets from this box so far, and I do have other things I would like to make as well. So, but this one's going to be really pretty too. So let's go ahead and I'm going to take a second, kind of rethink what I might be doing here, and I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. So I'm thinking I really want to just hang these cute little seashells from here and maybe do like a little purple bead in between those. That's what I'm thinking. So let's take a look at that for a second. So now if we did that, we would use our head pins and probably just do a simple loop. Move things I'm not using at this moment. I'm wondering if I just want to make a bigger loop to hang it directly on. I'm thinking, you guys. You know what? Let's just do a regular loop. Maybe we won't do all of them. I'm thinking. I know you can probably tell because I'm just sitting there real quiet and I'm trying to imagine what I want this to look like. Okay. Let's do some simple loops. Let's just do all the shells first. I'm honestly thinking I might want to save a couple of the shells to do another project with. So I'm just trying to think of what I want to do here. So if we did, I'd really like to use all of them though, because they're super pretty. I wonder if we did like these instead in between. That might work. I want it to have dangles on both sides. So maybe if I did the smaller beads on the chain over here and did the larger beads on that one side, I just want it to be really like chunky and dangly and fun and just, you know, flashy. I want it to be all of that. So let's see what we can figure out here. Let's get our creative juices flowing. So right now I'm just looking for all my flat head pins. I don't want to use the ball ones. I'm not doing any wrapping, a wrap loop or anything. I would probably do those on the chain, but just want to do simple loops with this. So let's go ahead and like get out some of these jump rings. I don't know which ones will fit over that. Let me grab, I got some other ones here. Where are they? Oh, I found more head pins. Oh, here we go. Nope, those are gonna be too little. All right, these might be perfect. I think these are about a 5mm. Let me grab these. And let's see how these will end up working out. Again, it's all about playing with it and trying to figure out what you like the best. You can dream up all the designs in the world and then just keep working with them and playing with them until you get it exactly the way you want it, or at least close to the way you want it. And I do want them to kind of slide around a little bit. So I want the bigger jump ring up here, definitely. So let's just make sure we get it closed all the way though. There we go. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna be really darling. And we will use the bigger ones. Okay, good deal. I think that's gonna work out really nice. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more of these loops off camera and then hang some more on, and we'll be right back to do some more. I already have some of them hung, so let's go ahead and hang these last 3 on here, and then we'll work on the chain portion of our bracelet. And then our bracelet will be done. Put a lot of time and thought into this one, and it's so going to be worth it when it's all done. It's going to be really cute. we go. Oh, I don't need that. I already have that. All right. All right, so here's our little charm bracelet. I think that's going to be cute. So there's that part. Oh yeah, that's going to be adorable. Plus they're going to slide around and everything. I think that's going to be really cute. I like that. All right, so let's go ahead and turn this around so we can work on the other side. I think I got this kind of tangled here. Let me see. Yep, twisted. There we go. And then I drop it again so I can twist it all up again. All right, hold on. I got something not right here, and I want to fix it before we go any further. There we go. I don't know how that happened, but it did. All right, so let's just lay this down this way. And then we can start working on the chain part. And I think for the chain part, I think I would like to see, we won't be using this last one, but I'd like to see like maybe a couple of these little squares. And of course, like the purple and the burgundy bicone. Oh, like so, and just kind of have it kind of over top of this. So I'm gonna go ahead and we'll wrap some of these on our ball head pin. So we're doing wire wrap, and we're gonna wrap them right onto the bracelet. So in this example, you're getting to see both examples. One using a simple loop with the jump ring, and now we're gonna wire wrap our loop onto the chain itself. So it is a little time consuming, but it looks good too, and it still gives a lot of really great dangle. So I just bent my wire over top the bottom of my round loop pliers, and then I turned my pliers so that my pliers are going in the same direction as the bead, up and down. And then I take that wire and wrap it around the top, twist my wrist, and now it's almost like a P, right? So then once I do that, if I was going to hang with a jump ring, I would go ahead and wrap it right now. But since we're hanging it directly onto the chain, I'm just going to put it right on the chain. And you can pick that chain right up. And because this is paper clip chain, the beads will kind of slide back and forth on their little link. And it'll just give it some more like shake and shimmy, I guess. All right, so hanging onto that, just take our pliers and just do another little wrap. You know, going around like 2 or 3 times, whatever you're comfortable with. And then trim off what you don't need, like so. And then just squish in your little spot, part that's sticking out. Okay, so there's that one. Did I do that again? Oh my goodness. All right, there we go. I'm like struggling with this stuff today, you guys. All right. Okay, at this point, it just doesn't matter. If it gets twisted up, it's gonna get twisted up, but I'll fix it when we're done. That way I'm not obsessing over it. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do some of these, and then when I come back, we'll do more together. Okay, it's still going strong. So I just want to show you that I found something that I liked a little bit more too, that the squares, I actually did the wrap loop, but I hung them with a tiny jump ring. And I just like the way it kind of hangs down a little bit lower than what it would have if I just would have did it right onto the chain itself. So let's just do some of these together. Just do another wrap loop here. And in the middle, we're doing one of the purple like pearl beads, and then we're doing a square and another one, and then we'll go down the same pattern that we had for that side. All right. Right. So like I said, with these, I did the wrapped loop and then I hung it with a tinier jump ring, one of these smaller ones. I feel like I don't have this sitting right. There we go. I don't know if that's better or not, you guys. Sorry if it was a little off kilter. I think I hit it a couple times and made it kind of cattywampus. All right, so let's just go ahead and wrap this one right up. Okay, a little jump ring. Hang it right there. There we go. Yeah, I'm like, did I put that on the right one? All right, and let's do this one. Need my ball head pin. Where are you? There we go. So bathroom is like 90% of the way done. We're waiting on our installation of our sink. The vanity's there, the sink is not. We need to go back through and do some touch-up painting and hang our shelves that we want to hang, and yeah, then it'll be close to being done. They can't come and install the sink until the 17th, which I'm really, really bummed about. But I understand, I get it, you know, things happen, but it just feels like it's been such a long journey. But our sink and our countertop they needed to be made a certain size for our vanity, because we needed a special size for our vanity, and because the bathroom is a small bathroom. I mean, it's a full bath, but it's not like a big like bathroom suite. It's a bathroom from like the 60s, you know, and so we really needed to like dig in deep to try to get as much space out of the room as we could. So we had our vanity custom made, and we had our sink and countertop. It's one unit. There's no separate sink. I like the seamless sink going into the countertop. It's easier to clean, which makes my life easier, or anybody else's life easier, whoever's cleaning the bathroom. And I just like the way it looks. So we're just waiting on that, and you guys, probably by the end of July, I should have some pictures posted. I'll add some to YouTube here too, so you guys can see. I don't know how quickly I'll get that accomplished. We are going out of town for our 5th anniversary, the weekend of the 17th, or I'm sorry, the 19th. So that's one thing that, you know, we're going to be gone. So, yeah, but we're going up north, like Crystal Mountain area. We found a cabin, and we booked it for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and we're just gonna go enjoy each other's company, go looking around some little towns, and enjoy the hot tub that we have in the cabin, and just enjoy the nature and the beauty of northern Michigan. So I'm looking northern lower peninsula Michigan. So just so you guys know, we're not going way up north. But if you're not familiar where Crystal Lake is, it's like if you looked at a map of Michigan and you're looking at the Lake Michigan side. We live in Kalamazoo, which is down towards the south of that. And we're, if you go directly straight up, you'll run pretty much into it. And it's about, I would say maybe 30 minutes before Traverse City. So really looking forward to that. I love going up north. It's always so pretty. And what's nice is like, it's just Shane and I, so we can really just take our time and enjoy things. Maybe we can check out a winery while we're there. I know there's a lot of wineries around that area, so that would be really nice to do. Go, you know, taste some wines, and you know, maybe buy a bottle or two. And I don't drink a lot of wine anymore. I used to drink. I used to drink wine quite often, and it can actually really turn into a habit. And I really got to the point where I was having a glass of wine every night. And I know a lot of people say that's not bad, you know, whatever, and it's not. But it was turning into like a glass of wine every night, plus more sometimes, you know. And I didn't like the way I was feeling, like especially the next day. So I'm like, no, it's obviously not good for my body to keep doing that to it. So let me just cut back on that all the way. And now I have like a glass here and there. Or the problem is like people buy wine as gifts all the time. So I end up with a cabinet full of wine. So we occasionally will have people come over, and I will have like a couple different bottles of wine that's already chilled and ready to go. And that way I can try to get rid of a couple bottles, you know, have my company drink it for me. But I do enjoy having a cocktail every now and then, or a beer, or a glass of wine. I'm not as much of a drinker. I'm kind of a cheap date now, so, which is probably a good thing. All right. We are almost done, you guys. We have 2 more little beads to put on, and then I'll clean up my mess, and then we'll come back and try it on and talk about it and see what we like and what we don't like, and if there's anything that we would have changed. Let's see, I just need to get a couple more ball head pins out. I got one here. I love the blue and the purple together. I mean, it's really pretty. And with this silver, it just looks so nice. You know, honestly, the blue and the purple together reminds me of Van Gogh's Starry Night. And, you know, like, you know what I'm talking about, like how the sky looked and everything in it. That's just how it kind of makes me feel. My bracelet is hardly a Van Gogh work of art, but I think I could give him a run for his money sometimes. All right. We have one more bead, you guys. One more bead. Thank you for hanging in here with me. What could have been a real simple bracelet, I wanted to make it really time consuming, I guess. But I think I'm going to like the results. And it's always worth it when it turns out nice. So I guess I will try it on here in a minute after I clean up my mess, and we will meet back here and take a peek at it and see what we think. Let's get this last one on there. And I still have quite a bit of that bead mix left to use. Like, I might make a pair of earrings to go with it, or even maybe make a cute necklace, like just a simple strung necklace. Let the bracelet be the big part of the jewelry, and make this necklace a little simple. I don't know. I have to think about it. Okay. All right, you guys, that was our last bead. I am going to pause this. I'll be right back. Okay, everybody, here it is. So we have our abalone shell beads on top. We have these cute little charms just sliding back and forth on our captured chain, and it's just, it shakes, it's fun, it's really cute. I think it turned out really great. I'm absolutely in love with it. And I don't even think I put it on straight. Like, I think I got it all kind of twisted up when I was putting it on. But I think it turned out really, really, really sweet. And I love it. I think it looks great. All right, you guys, I hope you really enjoyed this little project. I had fun with it. I hope you did too. And I will see you soon. And I'm sending you all my love and all my prayers. Have a great night, everyone. Bye.